Welcome to Superdude the channel. It's a Superdude Dev. I hope my music is on. I'm quickly check. Music was not on. Music is on now. Okay, so we're watching Formula 1. Very early in the morning here. Watching some Formula 1. I'm trying to see if it's raining. First of all, if it's gonna rain in Melbourne, Australia, then Max Verstappen has a very good chance. If it's not gonna rain, unfortunately, I don't think Max can do anything about McLaren. Both of the McLarens, actually. Unless if Piastri makes a massive mistake. I don't think Lando will make massive mistakes. Unless, of course, if it rains. I think if it rains, we'll see Lando Norris making mistakes. Especially if it starts raining. I think we'll, there will be chaos if it rains. So I think it would be very interesting if it rains, but I would not be surprised if it doesn't rain. So yeah, welcome, good morning. I'm not sure if it's good morning where you are, but it's definitely very early where I am. And we are getting ready to watch the Australian Formula 1 2025 first race of the year. Whoa, it is rainy. It is rainy. The formation lap has just started. Oh my goodness, it is a wet track. It is a wet track. Oh my goodness, it's a... Is that Lawson? Lawson is starting from the pits. Lawson is starting from the pits. Isaac Hadjar already slipped his car, and remember, this is formation lap and he's sliding with his car. Yeah, he damaged his back wing. He probably also stole the engine. So we already have a formation lap and Hadjar crashed his car already. Yeah, he made a rookie mistake for sure. Rookie mistake for Hadjar, unfortunately. We actually expected that, to be honest. The only problem is that they might red flag it. No, they won't red flag it, but they... No, they cannot get him. Yeah, so we're about to go racing, boys and girls. 58 laps. Very early in the morning here for me. I decided to stay awake last night because why would I only sleep a couple of hours and then have to wake up again, you know? Isaac Hadjar looks like he's shocked. He's shocked at himself. Isaac Hadjar is shocked. He's walking like someone that got told his girlfriend is cheating on him. And not that I wish that upon anybody. Of course I don't. He just looks really shocked. He looks like he's in disbelief what he just did to himself. And the funny thing is, you could see the way he turned. You could see he was testing if there was grip. And then as soon as he tested if there was grip, he pushed the accelerator at the same time and then he slid. I think he's crying. It looks like he's crying or something. Yeah, I think Isaac Hadjar was completely distraught. He thought he was gonna have a race he was gonna participate in, and now he crashed his car already. And that is how you know that you are a rookie, bro. If you have a formation, like remember, it was a formation lap. It was a normal formation lap before they actually go to the starting grid and then, actually do the actual real thing. This is weird, man. Isaac Hadjar, what are you thinking, buddy? He's crying his eyes out, says the comment. It does look like he's crying. The funny thing is it snapped on him, but it wasn't going that fast. Oh, Max Verstappen, man. The thing is, if they started the race now, I think he would have. I think Max Verstappen would have had a better. Okay, but it still looks like it's raining, so I don't know. It's impossible for me to know what the rain situation is looking like. Formation lap. So in 15 minutes time they'll do the formation lap. So it is delayed. The race start is delayed because Isaac Hadjar crashed his car on the formation lap. Like I'm telling you, the way he crashed that car is bizarre, man. Bizarre. Oh my goodness. Marco Helmuth already sneezing and coughing there in the Red Bull garage. I'm not sure if he's coughing, but he was sneezing there. Isaac Hadjar. So Liam Lawson is starting from the pit lane. So he just has to chill and wait. Dude, I am actually looking forward to see what's gonna happen now because it's raining, it's a slippery track. What is Verstappen gonna do here, bro? Because everybody is expecting Verstappen to do something in this weather, specifically, even though it's not. Actually, there's no more rain, right? Very slippery, particularly on the white lines. That is what the drivers are reporting back to their pit crew, their race controls, you know, their personal team race control, their teams. They're reporting to their teams that unfortunately there is a lot of slipperiness, especially on the white lines. If you don't know what the white lines is, those are painted lines to show the boundary of the track. To stay in, a race car has to stay within the boundaries of the track, and those are the white lines. If all four tires go off outside of the white lines, it means that they will automatically, you know, get a warning. And if they, I believe it's 3 or 4 times, if they get 3 or 4 warnings consecutively, then they will be getting a penalty. Yep, he's crying. He's crying. Isaac Hadjar is crying, and I don't know why he's crying, man. Bro, it just like, just chill, bro. Isaac Hadjar is absolutely not happy. Come on, man, you have to grow up, man. This is the big boys. So it's Lewis Hamilton's dad is speaking to Isaac Hadjar, trying to cheer him up. Lewis Hamilton's dad is being a champion here, bro. He's trying to do what he did for Lewis Hamilton when Lewis Hamilton grew up. Because remember, he has to have probably the best experience. I'm sure that Anthony Hamilton, which is Lewis Hamilton's dad. Yeah, well, and Anthony Hamilton, I didn't know that's his name, but now I've been reminded of his name. Trying to be a world champion dad there, trying to help this young gentleman to See, now we need to see what can Kimi Antonelli do in this rain, because everybody is saying that Kimi Antonelli is the next Max Verstappen, so let's see how good he is in the rain. Because remember, 2016 is when Max Verstappen was driving a Toro Rosso, and that's when he did that whole thing in... that is when he was driving his first Brazilian Grand Prix where it was raining and everybody could see how good he was in the rain. So if Antonelli does something massive today in this rain, then we have to basically take our hats off and say, okay, fine, Antonelli has got the skills, but remember, we first have to find out what's gonna happen. McLaren boss Zach Brown looks stressed, bro. This weather is not what they were hoping for. Go race, have fun, bring her home. This is what Zach Brown says. Remember, that's the McLaren boss, and remember, they were gonna win this race easily if it was dry. Yep, you're gonna have to do more than adapt. You are gonna have to race Max Verstappen behind you guys. Max Verstappen is right behind the two McLarens. Let's see what McLaren can do. I'm gonna assume that McLaren can't do a thing. Dude, this is gonna be an interesting race, man. But it's not raining anymore. I would have loved it if it still rained. Because Max Verstappen requires it to be torrential rain. If it's torrential rain, you have to bet on Max Verstappen. But because it's not actually raining right now, the rain has stopped, the track is wet. Dude, if they started racing, if Isaac Hadjar did not make that mistake. Isaac Hadjar, if he didn't crash his car, we would have actually had a better opportunity. Max would have had a better opportunity, in my opinion. I could be wrong. The problem is, like I said, it's not torrential rain. Torrential rain would have given Max Verstappen the best possible opportunity, because he is the best at the worst weather moments. Okay, so it's gonna go racing in about 2 minutes time. About 2 minutes time, we're gonna do another formation lap. Hopefully no one will crash this time again. Come on, Max Verstappen, show us why you're the world champion, bro. I do understand it's not raining anymore, but come on. The only reason why I feel motivated to go with Max Verstappen is because those McLarens are extremely fast, bro. I'm telling you now, if Max Verstappen was in those McLaren cars, he would be so fast, no one would catch him. Even Lando in the same car would not catch Max. So this is what I'm interested, excited to see what's gonna happen, but ultimately, whoa, what is it? P8. Lewis Hamilton starts P8. Look, I don't think people understand. Lewis Hamilton is not happy with this regulations. He doesn't like this regulations. He's not a fan of these regulations. So I think Lewis Hamilton will never be the way he used to be in the past. I think that's just, and unfortunately it's going to continue, because 2016, they say it's new regulations. It's the same regulations, just made worse. There's like, it's the same regulations, same undercarriage, same what do they call the downforce underneath the Venturi tunnel, the air, the ground effect era. So ground effect is going to still be there next year. It's still going to be the same rules. The cars are just going to be more extreme down ground effect, and very extreme, basically extreme ground effect slash very minimal aerodynamics compared to what I think we have now. I don't think it's going to be less. I think it's going to be the same amount of aero that we have. but it's gonna look stranger. I think it's gonna make the cars look very strange. Longer wingspans, perhaps. I believe it's gonna be very strange front wing, very strange side pod wings. I believe there's a side pod wing that they have as mandatory for the new regulations next year. They will have mandatory. I believe it's 50-50, so mandatory electronic, so KRS, connecting energy recovery system, is 50-50. 50% will be your engine, normal combustion engine, and then 50% will be the power from the KERS connecting energy recovery system that will basically be deployed through the battery system and all of that. So it's a 50-50 system. It's now I believe it's more I could be wrong, but I believe now it's more like a 70-30 system where the engine takes most of the load of the actual car speed and performance. Where next year is going to be a 50-50 situation where you've got the electronics, your electronic motors, being half of the power, not being a less than half of the power. Oh man, it's already drying up, man. It's drying up already, man. It's drying up. It's drying up. Yeah, it's looking way better than what it looked like. There's still spray. I am so interested to see what's gonna happen, man. Because I think now this favors McLaren. I think this whole situation favors McLaren. Dude, Isaac Hadjar, bro, is crying because I think the reason why he's crying is because they probably told him, do not make a mistake on I think they were all briefed, like all the Visa Cash App cars, including Lawson, being told, do not under any circumstances crash the car in the first few laps. And Isaac Hadjar went and he basically crashed his car in formation lap, which is basically worse because you're supposed to have full control on a formation lap. So I would say that it looks bad for Isaac Hadjar. I personally don't think it's a big issue because it all depends on how he bounces back. He is crying, he's bawling his eyes out, crying his eyes out, which it just shows you how young he has to be, yeah? Oh, Piastri is already getting squirrely. Piastri is already getting scared there. Okay, let's find out. Let's find out what Max can do, man. Max has got maximum 3 or 4 laps, dude. If Max cannot pass Lando Norris, okay, first of all he has to pass Piastri, then he can get to Lando Norris and pass Lando Norris. But if Max cannot do it in the next 4 laps at the start of this Grand Prix, we're about to go racing, then I suspect he's not going to win this race. But I think if he can pass them within the next 4 laps, then I'm almost convinced that he's going to be able to do something. I'm almost convinced that Max can do something if he passes. Okay, I'm already seeing positions here change. Verstappen is in 2nd place. Now that is spoiling because remember, video footage is always slower than the actual data footage. Oh, should I say, the data is faster than the video footage. So the data on screen is telling us already what we're seeing. And I will not be surprised if someone crashed out again. We have to find out, but so far, I don't know. We're about to get started. And it goes green. Video starts now. And it's lights out, lights out, lights out. Max Verstappen already pauses. Oh my goodness. Max Verstappen was side by side with Lando, bro. Max Verstappen was side by side with Lando in front. And then he had to back off. Okay, so Verstappen passed Piastri, definitely. They're definitely sliding. Max Verstappen is definitely sliding, but he was side by side with Lando at the start, bro. Oh, Lando is pulling away, man. Lando is pulling away from them. Lando is pulling away, but remember, Lando, I do not trust. Crash. It's a crash. Jack Doohan crashed. Another rookie. Dude, all these rookies are gonna crash. Every single one of these rookies are gonna crash. Jack Doohan is gonna cry. It's gonna cry now. Bro, Jack Doohan. Like, what I don't get, nah. What I don't understand is why these drivers... Why is Lando Norris driving fast? They might red flag this. It's all the rookies are making mistakes. Every single rookie so far. The first it was Isaac Hadjar. Now it's Jack Doohan. Jack Doohan and Isaac Hadjar, 2 rookies out. Next is Bortoleto and Antonelli. And I don't think Lawson will crash. I don't think so, but I don't know, to be honest. Like, it's impossible for me to know. Yeah, look at the visibility. Oh! Oh, Mick Doohan. Carlos Sainz also in the wall? What is happening with Carlos? Dude, what is Carlos Sainz doing? Yeah, the front right wheel of Carlos Sainz is destroyed. You know, the suspension is destroyed. He slid. Oh, bro. Dude, how are we supposed to see what he did? So Carlos Sainz is explaining what he experienced. He said that there's a massive torque surge. So basically what he's saying is when he's slowly trying to accelerate, the acceleration comes on too strong and it basically pulls the car from right under him. The car starts to so basically it is like when you try and drift and you put the accelerator flat down. He's not putting the accelerator flat down, but the engine is acting as if he's putting this accelerator flat down. And then his wheel starts spinning. And then when his wheel starts spinning, it's already over because it's wet. Dude, bro, I'm telling you, Max would have... I cannot imagine that Lando is good in this wet weather. I cannot imagine. Now, of course, the longer we stretch this out, the drier this track will get. The longer we stretch this start out, because now we're behind the safety car, they have to remove car. Oh, they're going to the pits. Oh, they're just driving through the pits. They're just driving through the pits. Okay, cool. Yeah, so Carlos Sainz explained what happened. He said, hey, guys, when I was slowly trying to push the accelerator slowly, there was a torque surge, which meant that the wheels were starting to spin dramatically as if he was flooring the accelerator, which he wasn't. And then the car just went, okay, now you're drifting, buddy. And unfortunately it's wet, so how do you drift in the wet? You can't. Track is drying up quickly, says Charles Leclerc. Charles Leclerc is saying the track is drying up quickly. Dude, Verstappen's already second, bro. Verstappen just needs to perfectly time this pass with Lando Norris. Because remember, the track is still tricky. Let's see, race start. So Max Verstappen was past Piastri. Oh, Piastri. Oh, I'm telling you, Max Verstappen would have passed Lando, bro. Max Verstappen was past Piastri easily. He had to completely let go. He went on the outside of Piastri, bro. He passed Piastri on the outside. He passed him on the outside, and then Piastri thought he was going to dive bomb him at the next corner, and Verstappen said, no. I already know what you're going to try and do. That's, dude, Verstappen was about to pass both of them, man. Watch. Yeah, okay, so what I will give Lando Norris props. I would really say that Lando Norris did a very good job. And where did he do a very good job? He basically closed the door on Verstappen. So Verstappen was going to go inside and do like a dive bomb maneuver on Lando to secure first place. And then Lando Norris was trying to cover that area. And then as soon as Verstappen realized that Lando was trying to cover the inside area, then Verstappen went immediately to the outside. And as he went to the outside, Lando Norris tried to cover the outside as well. So ultimately what I can say now is Lando Norris is showing that he is defending. He is defending his stars better. He is defending his stars way better now, bro. Because that's already a massive difference than what we saw last year. Last year he didn't defend, there was like... Yeah. I don't know, man. Carlos Sainz, it looks like he was speeding up very heavily. Bro. See, it's very hard for me to believe Carlos Sainz because then we would have seen Alex Albon do the same thing. We would have seen Alex Albon do the exact same thing, dude. And Albon is nicely in 7th position, so you know what? So now I've got so far the rookies are not so bad, because if Carlos Sainz, which is an experienced F1 driver, is making those type of mistakes, because remember he has to feel the car. And he couldn't even feel that the car was generating too much power. By maybe using the brakes or using the steering to navigate it in such a way so it won't slide. So I have to go with my gut and tell myself that I think Carlos Sainz was guilty there. I think not only did he accelerate on purpose, he thought he was heating the tires up for a better start, only to cause himself, like he basically thought he was going to, I don't know what thought he was doing, because it makes no sense. Because I believe the safety car was, the yellow flags were called, the full yellow flags, the fact that there was an accident was already really called, so I believe all drivers were already aware that they had to be patient waiting for a car to be cleared. And then Carlos Sainz went and he decided that he also wants to join the rookies and crash his own car. Oh! Yeah, we are on board with Antonelli, and the guy is already saying, yeah, buddy, I know why these guys are sliding. It's because of the white line. I'm also suffering that same issue. Experiencing that same issue, should I say. Okay, so 4 laps have passed, and we have not gotten one full lap of racing. Not one full lap of racing happened. Basically a half a lap, and then there was a crash. Twice. Sorry, there was a formation lap, and then there was a, the formation lap happened at the very start, and then there was a crash, so they couldn't even start the race. And then when the race started, not even half a lap completed, and then there was 2 crashes. Okay, one of the crashes were closer towards the end. Bro, this weather looks awful, man. Warm set of intermediates. They're all going to the pits now. Cool. Most of them are going to the pits. So the reason why Verstappen won't go into the pits is position. So even though Red Bull are telling Lawson to go into the pits, giving him nice brand new heated intermediates, they can't do the same for Verstappen because then he will lose his track position second. Dude, I just do not believe Lando is as good as Verstappen, especially because I believe, even though it's getting drier, I believe it's still extremely tricky. I believe, like, Carlos Sainz sliding tells me that this track is still very much tricky, man. Now, the person I think will slide next is between Lawson, Bortoleto, and Antonelli. So it's either Lawson, the rookie that is not really a rookie because he has completed half of a season, I believe, last year. There's no more rain coming. No more rain coming. Oscar Piastri told the same thing. So for the next 30 minutes, no rain expected. Oh man, I'm so curious to know what's gonna happen, man, because I just don't trust Lando Norris's driving skill. I don't trust it, man. The driving conditions are still too tricky. The driving look, if Isaac Hadjar did not crash, if no one crashed and we just saw the race start when it was supposed to start, if we saw the race start when it was supposed to start, I don't think Lando Norris would be in the lead. Because I'm telling you, the way that Verstappen almost passed both of them at the start was crazy. And he literally passed Piastri on the outside, bro. He passed him on the outside like Piastri that doesn't even know how to drive his car. Oh, now they're showing the restart, but from Piastri's point of view. So he sees Max Verstappen. Yeah, cuts across to cover Verstappen, and then here comes Verstappen. Oh, dude, Max Verstappen. Yeah, basically what could have happened there, Verstappen could have been taken out by Piastri, to be honest. Like, I'm looking at Piastri's point of view, and he could have taken Verstappen out twice. Actually three times. I saw him losing the car sliding as he's trying to turn. Almost as if the car is sliding into the car next to him, which at that point was Max Verstappen. Lewis Hamilton, there's no way that he's going to be able to do much. What is his position? What is Lewis's position? 8th position. He kept 8th. He's still at 8th position. That is good. Max Verstappen went from went from 3rd to 2nd. And almost 1st, actually. Very close. Dude, this is so interesting, man. Bruh. Yeah, it sucks that my on-screen data isn't showing properly. Okay, so dude, the track still looks very slippery and very wet. So Leclerc told his team that, oh yeah, oh hey, oh man, Alex Albon, don't you dare do that. Alex Albon is turning his steering wheel left and like jerking it left and right, and looks like he's about to crash, man. He's giving me PTSD with his jerking of his steering wheel in that wet weather. So he's saying some areas towards the end of the track, towards the end of the you know, before the pit straight, he says it's drying up, but he says that some areas are still very wet. That is what Piastri has to Lando Norris has to say. So Lando Norris now has to maintain and decide when they're gonna go start racing. So now the pace is dictated by Lando. So now Verstappen is trying to predict. I think they started racing. Ah, he was slowing down there. Oh, Max Verstappen is close to Lando. Oh no, Lando's gone. Lando's gone. I thought Verstappen was close to Lando. I am mistaken. He's not close to Lando. I wonder what is he doing? What is happening? Why is Lando Norris and Verstappen? All it was his fastest lap. Okay, so now we actually... Okay, sorry. So just in case anybody was wondering, we're actually going racing. So I'm just trying to figure out... Oh, so now Piastri is all over the back of Verstappen. Safety car infringement for Fernando Alonso. That sucks. Verstappen is falling behind. Piastri is now basically attacking Verstappen. Verstappen is now more than a second behind Norris. This is so interesting, bro. This is such an interesting race. Because it still looks... Oh. I just don't know, man. I think Verstappen is gaining on Lando. Verstappen is now gaining on Lando. Dude, I have no idea what's going on, because now Verstappen is gaining on Lando again. First Verstappen looked like he was losing, now he's gaining. So what I believe is happening now is Verstappen is downloading the track. He's downloading where the grip is and where there isn't grip. Under investigation. I thought they already said he infringed on the start. So Fernando Alonso is not penalized yet. They're still investigating. Yuki Tsunoda incident with safety car infringement noted as well. So Yuki Tsunoda also going to be under investigation. So Lewis Hamilton is now up into 8th place, which means he didn't gain any position. Dude, Max Verstappen is now right on top of Norris. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Verstappen is, getting squirrely there. Oh my. Nah. It's just some areas the McLaren is just making it impossible for the Red Bull to catch, and then I think he's making some mistakes, and then it looks like Verstappen is catching him, but he's just making stupid mistakes, I think. I do believe it's still tricky enough. Yeah, so there's no DRS because it's still wet track, it's still rainy weather basically. So there is absolutely no way that they are going to put DRS on. I would not be surprised if they don't put DRS on for this whole race, because as far as I know, it might rain after 30 minutes. Oh, so there, he was sliding a little bit. They're showing the power slide that Lando Norris did. A power slide. He almost looked like he was going to slide off the track. That is Lando Norris's mother. And she looks completely stressed out, man. So Lando Norris is now using different areas of the track to cool down the inters. The intermediate tires aren't very good tires when it's not, you know, wet. When the track is not properly wet, the inters can degrade pretty quickly, which they will do anyways. Okay, so now Lando Norris is back to being 1.2 seconds ahead. So I don't know, man. Max Verstappen, Lando Norris seems like that's a concertina effect, man. First Lando pulls away, and then somehow he doesn't pull away. I don't know, it's weird. Pulls away almost comfortably, and then he doesn't pull away. It's almost like he's hesitating. Max Verstappen getting some water on his car, doing the adverse track position, like Lando did at the pit straight. Trying to cool down the inters, the liquid, of course. It does look like Piastri is catching up. Piastri looks like he's catching up to Max again. Like, it's so strange, man. DRS is going to be enabled? Really? DRS is going to be enabled. That seems awfully specific. Why is the DRS enabled? Why when Max Verstappen is more than 1 second behind Lawless, does it get enabled by 1 minute? DRS is enabled officially. Piastri is gonna get DRS now, so Verstappen can't do a thing. Verstappen needs to try and get 1 second to try and get that DRS. Oscar Piastri is trying to attack Verstappen. He has DRS as well. Remember, DRS is now enabled, which is so strange to me. Very bizarre. The thing is, it's not in Max's benefit to have Piastri even near the front, near his teammate, which is Lando. Dude, I am so tired. I'm so tired and I'm trying to stay awake. Max Verstappen is staying 1.2 seconds behind Norris. He might actually be catching Norris. He might be trying to get to that 1 minute gap. So now Verstappen is trying to get to DRS. Verstappen is now trying to get DRS. I do apologize. I'm slowly but surely falling asleep here. And I'm not falling asleep because the race is boring. I'm falling asleep because I'm tired. I didn't sleep. I thought it's best for me to stay awake. And now I'm slowly but surely regretting my decision to stay awake. Oh man, this is interesting. Oh man, I apologize. I apologize. If I doze off, it's just because I'm tired. I'm just tired. This race is actually exciting. It's just I'm tired. I'm tired because I didn't sleep. Because I didn't see any reason why I should sleep if the race is going to be this early. So Verstappen is still second. Let's do a quick position check. Hopefully I will not fall asleep again. Norris is first. Verstappen second. Piastri third. Russell fourth. 5th is Leclerc, 6th is Yuki Tsunoda, 7th is Albon, 8th is Hamilton, 9th is Gasly, 7th is Yuki Tsunoda. So Lewis Hamilton is still in 8th position. He's been in 8th from the start of the Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton was in 8th position. He's still in 8th position, which means he was basically just taking care of kids. Bro, yeah, it's getting light. It's getting drier, way drier. So according to them, there might be rain in the next, what, 20 minutes? Less than 20 minutes? Let's see if this happens. Kimi Antonelli made a mistake, but he didn't crash his car, but he could have crashed his car, to be honest. Okay, 17 laps completed, 20... So Max did a small mistake. Verstappen gone too deep, he made a mistake in the wet. Verstappen gone too deep, made a mistake in the wet. I think it's raining, it's raining. It's raining. Dude, I'm waking up as Verstappen is making a mistake. But dude, Lando Norris is sliding on. Oh no, that's Piastri is sliding. Lando Norris is not sliding. It was Piastri sliding. This is the first time I'm seeing Max make a mistake in the wet. Kimi Antonelli passes Bortoleto. Bortoleto passes. Is passed. McLaren has said a small shower is coming. So a small shower is coming. You know what? It's so funny to see that that Verstappen was making that mistake, man. Cause I just opened my eyes as I saw him making, like, as I was like opened my eyes, I saw the mistake happening in front of my eyes. So Max Verstappen making mistakes in the rain. Interesting. This. Dude, this is interesting. Max Verstappen making a mistake. I'm not sure if my microphone was working there. I was falling asleep in between things that happened. Max Verstappen made a mistake, very rare mistake in the rain. The mistake he made was just he basically braked too late. Yeah, I don't know, man. Max Verstappen, that doesn't seem like he enjoys, like he's he is fully committed to racing the way he used to be. Liam Lawson, they're showing a replay. What did he do in the other BMW and the other Red Bull? I'm saying BMW. I'm meaning Red Bull. Oh, he went off. Oh. He actually did a good job not doing that. Okay, so those safety car infringement are now, there's no more need. Dude, Max Verstappen making a mistake in the wet weather. I did not expect that, man. I did not expect Max Verstappen making a mistake in the wet weather, man. I'm sure Zach is very happy because I thought Max Verstappen was gonna do it, man. Let them race. So basically they're asking Zach Brown, the chief principal, or should I say the boss of McLaren, what happens if Piastri starts catching Norris, and then Zach Brown keeps quiet for like 5 seconds and then said, no, let them race. So it's not overly confident answer. Dude, it looks to me like it's raining. Why aren't they saying it's raining? To me, it looks like it's raining. Oh, so it's rain. It's actual rain now. It is rain. It is rain. Because I can see it looks like it's raining, but I'm not sure because no one is saying it's raining, so I don't know. It must be specific spots of the track. So there's certain spots of the track where it's raining. This is shocking, bro. I'm telling you, man, Max Verstappen is making more and more mistakes in racing, and I don't know why. I saw this I saw this in the beginning of the year with the Daytona sim racing thing that they did with iRacing. I just saw he made a mistake there with his sim racing. I thought to myself, that's not very much. That is not the way that you would expect from good old Max. Lost gear sync. So Hamilton is talking about lost gear sync. Hamilton is trying to pass Albon and the Williams, bro. Dude, you know how weird that sounds? Hamilton trying to pass Albon and the Williams. Dude, Verstappen made a mistake and then Piastri passed. That is insane. I would have not believed it, bro. But I saw it. I saw it with my own eyes. They even had replays and everything. It would have been nice if they didn't have the... Dude, it looks like it's raining, man. But it's obviously specific areas of the track. Show us Max, show us Piastri, show us the gaps. Leclerc is faster than Hamilton, mostly, yeah. Yeah, so they say Lewis is lapping 2 seconds a lap slower than Leclerc, which is bad, of course. Max Verstappen 10 seconds behind Piastri. Those McLarens are fast, dude. 10 seconds behind Piastri is Verstappen. So now Leclerc has to battle with his race engineer. His race engineer is basically saying something that you would consider to be not so smart. Exactly what you would expect from the Formula 1 team. That's exactly what is happening. Leclerc is complaining. He's saying that there might be a leakage of some liquid inside the cockpit where he's sitting, and then the guy said no, it's probably just water. And then he said, yeah, he knows it's water, but he's unsure where it's coming from. And then he just said, yeah, well, that's another one they have to put for words of wisdom. Dude, imagine McLaren completely destroys their tires or something. Oh man, I am literally trying not to fall asleep here, man. I'm trying, and it's not that the race is boring. Like, it's not that exciting right now because it's not, like, I can probably say that Hamilton versus Albon is probably something, and Piastri trying to catch Lando Norris is something, but it's not really, man. There's nothing really honestly captivating right now. Now, of course, that can change immediately. I think Max Verstappen is just happy with 3rd place, which is crazy. The fact that McLaren are so fast in this wet circumstances are pretty crazy. Oh, Piastri is taking risks. Piastri is taking really unnecessary risks. Piastri is taking unnecessary risks. I can see it very clearly. I think Hadjar is showing his face to everybody. Dude, I'm telling you now, these McLaren cars can't be this good, man. It can't be. These McLaren cars are fast in the wet and in the dry. This is crazy. Lewis Hamilton's already frustrated with his race engineer. Lewis Hamilton is already frustrated with his race engineer. That is crazy, man. Crazy stuff. Lewis Hamilton already frustrated with his race engineer. That is insane. Is this Antonelli? Dude, Antonelli is driving, bro. Antonelli is driving like crazy. How is Antonelli still on the track, man? The way he drives it's like he's Oscar Piastri, fastest lap, 1 minute 28. So Oscar Piastri is definitely trying to get his win. He's trying to get. So basically, Oscar Piastri wants Lando Norris. He wants to force Lando Norris to make a mistake. Holy crap! Piastri is trying to force Lando to make a mistake. I think Piastri's gonna get it, man. And you know why? I think Lando's gonna make a mistake. Lando has never been consistent. Now, of course, this could be a new Lando this year. We don't know for sure. We don't know for sure, man. He could be. Ah, man. What I don't understand is why these McLaren cars so much faster than everybody else, bro. Verstappen is 16 seconds behind them. Dude. Even Russell is 8 seconds behind Verstappen. It's not like McLaren. Like McLaren's car, ooh, is those flexi wings. I'm telling you now, those flexi wings. That's the problem. It has to be. Has to be the flexi wings. That's giving them an unfair advantage. Imagine Piashi takes out Lando. Dude, I have to go to the toilet. But I want to see this because I'm almost certain it's going to happen. Something's going to happen. I don't know what it is. Okay, I'm back. There was someone on the radio. I'm guessing it's Lewis Hamilton was on the radio fighting with his race engineer again. Dude, Lando Norris and Piastri is fighting each other, man. This is interesting. So it seems that Ferrari might be going on slick tires. So that is why Lewis Hamilton was probably on the radio, was about the slick tires, because I missed that, but now I'm hearing the commentators talking about it. Zach Brown is being put on the spot, being told, so are they racing or they're not racing, and he's telling them that they're racing, but it doesn't look like they're racing. Ooh, Piastri making mistakes. Dude, Piastri could have gone straight into that wall, man. Piastri's taking risks. Piastri is taking risks, man. Dude. Well, they have to pit, right? Don't they have to pit? Yeah, Verstappen is nowhere near, but the funny thing is even Russell is nowhere near, so it's not like you're free to race, you know the rules, so why weren't they free to race before? Why weren't they free to race before? I don't understand. Oh man, I'm telling you, I think Piastri is gonna crash. Piastri makes mistakes that seems actually crazy, the type of mistakes that he's making. Dude, Lawson is 15th position. Even with 3 drivers out, he's still 15th position. I think I agree. I think Verstappen's best thing to do is just stay 3rd place. Fernando Alonso spins. Fernando Alonso, yellow flag, yellow flag. Fernando Alonso crashes. Fernando Alonso crashes. A veteran of F1 crashes. They have to do a safety car. They have to do a safety car. They don't have a choice. Hard tires. How? Why would you put hard tires? Dude, Ferrari are crazy, man. Ferrari pit crew are crazy. They're gonna give the Ferrari drivers hard tires. Dude, do they want the Ferrari drivers to crash? What's going on? They can't, like, come on, man. There's no way Lewis Hamilton said, yeah, okay, hard tires is fine. There's no way that Lewis Hamilton agreed to hard tires. Lewis Hamilton in. Takes his hard tires. Everybody is putting right now. Everybody is putting. Dude, Verstappen should stay on intermediate. Like, you know, should change to fresher intermediates. That is my opinion. That is my opinion. Yep. Both McLarens go into the pits. Both McLarens go into the pits. Oh! Holy crap. That's a quick pit stop, bro. Dude, McLaren was doing really well at the pit stops, man. So Verstappen didn't stay out. Verstappen did not stay out. What tires are they gonna give these guys, man? I'm curious. So we've got Norris on hard, Piastri on hard, Verstappen on medium. Verstappen is on medium. Russell on hard, Leclerc on hard, Albon on hard, Yuki Tsunoda we have no idea what tire he's on. Hamilton on hard, Gasly on hard, Antonelli on hard. So everybody's on hard except for Hulkenberg. Bortoleto is on medium, and Oli Bierman and Ocon is still on intermediates. Lawson is on mediums. So all cars except for Verstappen's on medium tires, Albon's on medium tires, and we've got Hulkenberg and Bortoleto and Lawson on medium tires. So these are the only drivers with medium tires. The rest of them are hard tires. And we only have Ocon and Bierman, which is the 2 Haas drivers that are still on intermediates. Yuki Tsunoda tire still has a question mark. I'm not sure what exactly they gave to Yuki Tsunoda. Safety car. Reset, boys and girls. Will Verstappen get this? Will Verstappen get this back? Dude, it looks like the sun is coming out now, man. Dude, but oh man, those hard tires has to have the less. I think the hard tires has got the worst grip of all of them. So I think it's the better option to do the medium tires. However, they're doing the medium tires because they want to race until the end. They want the best tire to race until the very end. So to have as much grip as possible left on the tire. So now we are finding out how Alonso crashed. Alonso crashed. Oh, he crashed where George Russell crashed last year, but he crashed further on, but the same place where Fernando Alonso got a penalty for falsely accusing Fernando of causing a collision with Russell. Fernando Alonso has now crashed himself. Yeah, I don't think he could have done anything there, man. The only thing that he could have done is he could have tried to do a 360. Like when it started sliding, he should have just like tried to. Oh man, that's a pity, man. I think what he did correctly was he positioned his car perfectly for the. So he's not in the way of anybody. No oncoming traffic problems. Liam Lawson went into the pits. Whoa, they actually touched. I think they touched. Bortoleto touched Lawson. Safety car. Verstappen is still third. That's cool, man. Verstappen has medium tires. Technically, Verstappen has got more grip. Technically speaking, he should have more grip. Dude, the track seems drier and drier and drier. It actually seems like the sun is coming out. Dude, this is gonna be interesting. So lap 40 and 50, they predict there might be one lap of rain between lap 40 and 50. So Carlos Sainz is running around in the pits. I'm not sure why. I must say, I'm quite shocked that Carlos Sainz is being so... Dude! Now they're deciding to pit. So if Verstappen decides to stay out, yes, that's what I was trying to say. If Verstappen decides to stay out, and Lando Norris and Piastri decides to pit. Because I can promise you, if Lando Norris pits, Piastri will pit as well. Because I believe their strategy is they're trying to be as equal as possible to give both of the drivers the same strategy, so there's no favoritism. So I think that might actually, you know, be bad for them in the long run if both drivers have to pit for favoritism, like, you know, to avoid favoritism. That's what I'm trying to say. So I think Max Verstappen might have a very good chance of leading this race at some point. I'm not sure if he will stay in the lead, but there's a very good chance he might actually be in the lead. Dude, the weather, you see this orange-yellow glow, right? But then it seems like it goes away again. Like the sun is trying to come out, but it's not really coming out. Haas is the only, yeah, that is true. Haas is the only guys that's staying on intermediate tires, so they might actually get a massive advantage. So we might see Haas coming through the you know, pack, coming through the group of cars, from behind, passing cars one by one, and actually leading, being close to leading maybe. Yeah, so Lando Norris is trying to heat up his tires, like he's desperate to heat up his tires there in the front. I think Verstappen has got the best opportunity if McLaren pits. If they pit, then Verstappen's got the best opportunity here. If they do not pit, then that's a problem. Current tire, we already know about the current tires. Everybody's on hards except for Verstappen is on mediums. We've got Yuki Tsunoda on mediums, Albon on mediums. We've got two more cars, Hülkenberg and Bortoleto on medium, and then last one is Lawson. However, Ocon and Ole Bierman is the only ones that's still on intermediate tires. So if it does rain, then Haas can actually benefit from this massively. If it rains, then Haas can benefit from this massively. Haas can absolutely... Okay, so the reason why this race is interesting is because I'm not 100% convinced Norris and Piastri will pit, but I'm also not convinced that they will not pit. So it's a 50-50, even though I'm pretty sure they use a radio to debate people and make people think that they might pit for no reason. I think... Sector 3. 11, 12. So corner 11 and 12. So if I was to use my graphic on screen. 11, 12. And that is exactly the corner where Verstappen made a mistake. 11 and 12. 11 he made a mistake. 12 is a similar corner to 11, which is a very sharp 90-degree corner. Okay, the corner 11 is the sharper one, but corner 12 is definitely also a similar 90-degree corner type. Lapped cars may now overtake. Lapped cars may now overtake. So Norris wants to go for intermediates now. He wants to pit now, and the team are like, you know what? Do we really need to pit now? I don't know. You know, they're hesitating. Yeah, so basically the team is telling him no, we should not. But I'm almost I believe it's all theatrics. It's all theatrics. They're trying to pretend like they might pit, but they're not really gonna pit. But they're pretending. They're acting like they will pit, but they don't have any concern about pitting because ultimately they know it won't be enough laps to actually pit. So I think it's just they're playing mind games ultimately. That's what I think is happening. In 7 minutes, rain. Why did they put medium combat towers on it? So they say in 7 minutes there might be rain. It says on the TV, on the screen, it says in 7 minutes it will rain. Yeah, so basically there's a problem with Ole Bierman. Ole Bierman is now released in the way of Max. And the whole and it's very true that what the commentator is saying, that oh, but now Max is being held up. Yeah, Ole Bierman would have taken Max out if he didn't slow down. He is unlapping himself. Interesting. Okay, so now we're getting ready to go racing again, boys and girls. We're getting ready to go racing again. We've got Max, Piastri, Lando. Lando's in front. Quick position check. Lando in front. Piastri second. Verstappen third. Russell fourth. Sixth. Leclerc. Fifth Leclerc. 6 Yuki Tsunoda. 7th Albon. 8th Hamilton. 9th Gasly. 10th Antonelli. 11th Stroll. 12th Hülkenberg. 13 Bortoleto, 14 Lawson, 15 Ocon, 16 Bierman, and guess what? They went racing. Can Verstappen actually pass Piastri? Verstappen looks very, very menacing behind Lawson there. Behind Piastri. Verstappen looks like he's got more grip than both of the McLarens in front of him. Oh my goodness, I think Verstappen's gonna make a move here. No, he's not. He's being patient. Class 3 rain. It's gonna be full on rain. Class 3. Oh, they're gonna pit again. Dude, there's no way to know what's gonna happen in this race. No one can predict what's gonna happen because they have to pit again. Imagine if Max stays out on his medium tires and wins this race. That would be crazy, man. That would be absolutely insane. Max Verstappen now 2 seconds behind already. Really? Why is Lando this fast? Lando's car is so much faster than everybody else, man. Yeah, Verstappen is 3 seconds behind Lando, and he's 1 second behind Piastri. DRS is enabled. Can Verstappen do anything? Is there anything that Verstappen can do? Because that's what I'm trying to see. Albon is where? Where's Albon? 7th place. DRS enabled. Officially shows on the screen. Graphics says that DRS is enabled. Lando Norris still in front. 2 seconds behind him is Piastri. Verstappen 3 seconds behind Lando Norris. About a second, just over a second behind Piastri. Norris. Seems like it'll be leg snap. We don't want to jump too early. Class half in pit lane. I think one of the commentators are sick, man, because he sounds different. I must say, I'm quite surprised about that Antonelli is still out, bro. The way he drives is really, it seems very reckless. The way he controls that steering wheel in the fast corner. 1 second time penalty? 5 seconds, 5 seconds, sorry. I feel like we're on board. They're showing a small screen of Antonelli and in the corner of the. They're showing a small camera view of Antonelli's onboard camera, and I get the feeling Antonelli is gonna be the first guy to crash. Next. Will Max do it? Will Max take the gamble? Will he pit or will he take the gamble? I don't know, man. I don't think Red Bull... I think Red Bull always make decisions that are logical for what they're trying to achieve. I don't think they take risks. Charles Leclerc is trying to... Oh, Lando Norris and Piastri! And slides off! Piastri slides off! He's beached! Oscar Piastri has slided off the track. Verstappen is in the lead. Lando Norris pits. Dude. Piastri destroyed the race. He destroyed his race. Oh my goodness. Now it's Lawson. Lawson is fighting Lando. Lawson is now fighting Lando, passing Lando easily. Now Verstappen leads this race, dude. Oscar Piastri is reversing onto the track, dude. His race has been destroyed, bro. So the cool thing is Piastri did actually make it back on the track, even though he was way off in the grass. He slid off into the grass, got stuck a little bit, had to reverse all the way backwards, got to tarmac, reversed onto the tarmac, put it into first gear, and then ultimately, you know, got back into the pits. The problem is he's so far behind, it's almost impossible for him to do anything. Maybe he can get into the points. Maybe. Who knows? This is like, look here. I knew this was going to happen as soon as they didn't know what the rain was going to be. Verstappen is staying out, dude. Verstappen is staying out. Hamilton is second place? How is Hamilton going to stay in second place? It's 8 seconds. Dude, what if Lewis Hamilton wins this? Lewis Hamilton can win this race. And it wouldn't be it wouldn't be on merit. That's what I'm trying to say. It won't. Hamilton will not win this race on merit, but he could win this race. Why are you saying there's no rain? We were just on board, bro. The commentator is like he's not. Stay out, stay out. They're telling. Oh, they're trying to take risks. Oh man, this is crazy, man. Yeah, we'll find out, man. We'll find out. Lewis Hamilton will go into the lead. Come on, Verstappen, do it. So Lando goes through. Come on. So now it's raining. So this is what we were supposed to see at the start of the race. Like serious rain. Someone is trying to pass Verstappen. Lawson. It's gonna be safety car. It's gonna be a safety car. Oh, come on, Lawson. Why are you doing this? Actually, this is still a good thing for Verstappen. This is still... Okay, this is actually better for Hamilton. It's actually better for Hamilton. This is even better for Hamilton. You know what? Ferrari are going to end up on the podium and they don't even have the car that was supposed to. They don't even have a car that should be on the podium. But they're somehow going to get onto the podium because of pure luck. Dude, he was sliding forever, huh? Dude, Verstappen could have... Oh. Verstappen should have gone into the pits, man. Verstappen should have gone into the pits. Hindsight 2020, they should have pitted him. Hindsight 2020, they should have pitted him. And Piastri's mom is having a heart attack. We are looking at her reaction when her son... So that is how Leclerc lost his position. He also made a mistake. Verstappen is now in second place. Verstappen is in second. Dude. This is... Dude. If Verstappen wants to show everybody why he's world champion, he can win this. Ferrari is no longer in podium position. They're no longer second and third, unfortunately. I'm sorry to see that. For all the Ferrari fans, there was like... a few laps that I thought there was a possibility, a glimmer of hope for a podium for Ferrari. No, that's no longer possible. There's no longer... Dude, I'm wide awake right now. I don't have any need for sleep. If you've just joined me, I was falling asleep because I stayed away the whole night. Yesterday I stayed away the whole day. And I said to myself, I'll just stay awake because it's too early in the morning. I'll rather just stay awake. And then I fell asleep during the first part of the race. Not because the race was boring, it's just I couldn't stay awake. Just couldn't stay awake properly, man. Yeah. Dude, like I have to be honest, it's pretty scary to know that where's Piastri is in what position is he? So Bortoletto just crashed. So that's another rookie who just crashed. Isaac Hadjar. Dude, Lawson had the worst race, bro. Like I don't even think I've seen this type of racing from Perez. I don't even think Perez have raced that bad. But the only excuse he has, the only excuse that Lawson has is he has never actually raced on the Melbourne track. So I would say that we should all just be very what is the right word? We should be very sympathetic with Lawson. He has never raced on the Melbourne track. Now, yes, he's a Formula 1 driver. Yes, he is a professional driver. But if you never raced on a track, you can't really be expected to be very good on that track. So that's what we're witnessing. We're witnessing a guy that's never actually raced on Melbourne track. I do agree we shouldn't have pity on him. We shouldn't necessarily give excuses for a guy that wanted to race in Formula 1, that this is their main goal, to race in Formula 1. But I would say next race, if next race in, where are they racing again? Next race is in Japan. No, it's not Japan. Where's the next race? Okay, I'm just trying to make sure that we are racing where we are racing next race. I don't remember. We're racing in China. The next race is China. Next race is China, and then we're going to Japan. So to Suzuka. So Japan. So first is China, and then Suzuka, Japan. Yeah, so that's definitely what happened. So what happened, very simply, very easily, to explain what happened is that they're racing. They started the race. They did a formation lap at the start of this race in this morning. For me, it's morning anyways. They started the race in the morning, and then before they even got to the starting line to start the race, Isaac Hadjar had a crash. And then they had to do some safety car, laps. Do some laps behind the safety car. And then they restarted the race eventually after 3 or so laps. And then when they restarted the race, then we had an accident, which was... First, it was another rookie, I remember. It was Duhan. I don't remember Duhan's first name. For some reason, I can't remember his first name. So Duhan crashed with his Alpine, as well as Carlos Sainz in the Williams crash as well. But Duhan crashed first at the start of the race, and then towards the end of that exact lap is when Carlos Sainz crashed. The safety car was already scheduled to come out, but then Carlos Sainz also made a mistake. So then the safety car really had to come out, because now there's 2 cars basically beached on the track. And then we went racing with intermediates, and then at some point they had to change. Dude, I must say what happened to Piastri is insane if you think about it. It was sliding. Yeah, so then they went into the pits, and then they went out of the pits. And then it just happened like clockwork, but there was I believe I believe that they had the pit stops under the safety cars because of the whole accidents with Fernando Alonso, I believe is when that happened. That they had the safety car and they changed the cars to drier tires, and when they changed the car to drier tires, then everybody was talking about there will be rain. Some people said there won't be too much, there won't be enough rain, they have to wait. And then what's his name? Lando Norris kept saying, well, why don't we just pit for intermediates now as soon as possible? We don't have to wait. And then the team said, well, we have to wait because we have to be sure that it is going to be enough rain for you to actually need to actually give you a reason to pit in the first place, because we don't know how much rain it's going to be. We know it is going to be rain. And then this is what we witnessed. We witnessed rain, and as soon as the rain started, both Lando Norris and Piastri went off the track. Piastri was getting too eager to go off the track and still have speed and momentum, carrying it, and then went off the track on the other side as well. And then beached his car for a little while, and then had to reverse his car onto the tarmac behind him. And then he had to drive back onto the track and go into the pits, because everybody was pitting at that point because of the rain, because everybody needed intermediate tires. They needed maybe some went hard. Let's see if anybody went wet tires. No one went wet tires. All of them went intermediate tires. Will Verstappen do this? Verstappen has got this opportunity, bro. Now look, the weather tells me it wants Verstappen to do something, but I don't even know if Verstappen wants to do anything. That is my question. I don't know. I've never seen Verstappen make a mistake in the wet the way that he has. And that's exactly what happened. And now we go racing again. We've got Lando Norris leading the race. Safety car goes into the pit lane. Lando Norris leads. Oh, goes squirrely. Yeah, Lando Norris. Oh my goodness. Russell is trying to attack Verstappen now. Russell is trying to attack Verstappen. Oh man. Yeah, so Verstappen is having a real hard time trying to get his restarts properly, because what's happening is he's got wheel spin. He doesn't have much traction with the intermediate tires. There isn't much traction, so that's a problem. So now I believe Verstappen is going to try and see if he can catch up again. Now Russell is just hoping that Verstappen makes another mistake. Whoa, it looks like damage almost. How close they get to that wall, but it's not damage, it's just some debris. Oh, Lewis Hamilton getting passed by Leclerc. Oh, Lewis Hamilton getting destroyed by his teammate. That is a sight you don't want to see if you're a Lewis Hamilton fan. Is seeing Lewis Hamilton again getting destroyed by. Look, I feel if Lewis Hamilton's a 7-time world championship winner, he has to have enough experience to actually handle this situation with Ferrari. He should be able to handle it perfectly, but I don't think he does. I don't think he does, man. I don't think he's handling it perfectly. I think it's... Antonelli's in 5th place? Seriously? Antonelli in 5th place. That's crazy. Hamilton is in 10th place. Leclerc is in 9th place. Ocon 13. Behrman in 14th place. 9th place is Leclerc. Gasly in 8th. 7th is Hulkenberg. Stroll's in 6th. Stroll is in 6th place, dude. Stroll hasn't crashed. That is insane, to be honest. So now we've got Gasly. So now Leclerc has to pass his buddy, because Gasly is Leclerc's friend. Oh man, he's... Sunshine on a rainy day, so the sun is coming out. Dude, Verstappen being second is not bad, huh? Gasly goes off the track. Gasly goes off the track, makes a mess. For a second I thought it was Lando, but then I realized no, but Lando already passed that section of the track already. And now now Lewis, for a second I was gonna say Lawson. Lawson is out of the race, but Lewis was almost about to take his position back from Leclerc, and I can't speak to save my life for whatever reason. Antonelli, we're on board with Antonelli. When is Antonelli gonna crash or slide off? DRS is now enabled. Dude, if Verstappen can just get close to Norris, but I think Norris's car is too fast. Even in the wet, I think it's too fast. Yeah, I think Oscar Piastri just need to pass one more drive, one more. Oh, lap 55, eh? Lap 55. We only have 2 more laps remaining. I think Lando's won this race, man. Lando's won this race. Good job to Lando. There is 2 more laps remaining, but I'm pretty sure that Lando has won this race. Whoa. We're just looking at Gasly completely drenched in water as his car goes off the track. Dude, is Verstappen gonna try and pass him? Dude! Whoa, Verstappen? Verstappen is gaining on Lando. Dude, Verstappen is gaining. Verstappen is gaining on Lando. Verstappen is gaining on Lando. But you have to remember, now Verstappen has got DRS. Verstappen has DRS. He only has DRS for another lap. This lap, lap 56 and lap 57. Dude, Verstappen is pushing till the end, man. Verstappen says, hey, you want to win this? Then win it. Oh, man, Verstappen's right on top of Lando. Verstappen's got DRS. Verstappen has DRS. My goodness, bro. This is like this race, bro. If Verstappen wins this race, then he deserves this win, because this race is crazy, man. I will say, this is not normal Verstappen. Whoa! Lando was sliding. Okay, come on, Verstappen. Come on, Verstappen, do it. Come on, Verstappen, do it. Come on, Verstappen, do it, bro. Pass him. Oh, it looks like he's sliding. Oh man, Verstappen, bro, Verstappen. Oh, bro. He's got DRS, but the problem is Lando's car is just decent. Dude, look here. I would say if Lando Norris wins, he definitely deserves the win. Even though he made more mistakes than Max. Max made one mistake, sure. But he went full on off-road. Verstappen hasn't gone off-road yet. I could be wrong. I am saying yet. Yeah, this is... I don't think Verstappen can do anything, man. Dude, Verstappen is trying, man. Verstappen is trying. So Antonelli gets a 5-second. Oh, he's squirrely, man. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, well, you know what? Lando Norris deserves this win, man. Lando Norris deserves this win. Dude, that was close. Because remember, Verstappen couldn't actually, you know, pass him properly because he couldn't get alongside of him. Yeah. But Antonelli got 5 seconds. Fifth place. Piastri passed Hamilton? They didn't even show Piastri passing Hamilton. That's not fair, man. These British people should stop blocking us from seeing Hamilton being passed. Look, I thought these conditions would be perfect for Max. It seems like it wasn't. I thought it was gonna be perfect for Max. This conditions, this rainy, this unpredictable conditions, it wasn't. I'm shocked, actually. Dude. Max Verstappen, bro. That car, that McLaren is made so good that it's got more grip than the Red Bull in the rain now. That is insane. That McLaren is made so well that it's got more grip than the Red Bull in the rain. So if... Bro, oh! Whoa! Lewis Hamilton was squeezing Piastri to the wall, bro. That is risque. Oh. I think Lewis Hamilton had damage on his wing. Lewis Hamilton had damage on his wing, his front right wing. Front right boarding section on his wing. Yeah, I must say, Antonelli, whoa, bro. In all of these conditions, Antonelli did a very good job, I believe. So this is the third place for George Russell. Interesting. Dude, Lawson is going to want to forget this race completely, huh? Dude, Verstappen looked like he was going to take the win. Dude. Okay, so the race is done. We're just waiting for Lando and Norris, Max and everybody to get out and start doing interviews. I'll just hang around for a little bit longer. I normally stop my streams immediately as when the race finishes, but I'll just hang on a little bit longer. Okay, so what I believe is that what I believe is that if this McLaren, this current McLaren, 2025 McLaren, raced in last year's Brazilian Grand Prix, I think Lando would win that race. Because this McLaren is very good in these conditions. It's got more grip. I am shocked that McLaren is even good in the rain conditions. It's got perfect grip in the rain. Oh, that's Norris's dad and family. I thought it was Piastri's family. It's Norris's mother. I thought it was Piastri's mother. Dude, Max Verstappen, oh man. Max Verstappen standing with Helmut Marko. Problem is Helmut Marko is sick, so you should watch out. Look, I believe the reason why this McLaren was so good in the rain is the way that they designed this car. I believe this car has got so much grip. It's designed to have more grip, more stability under any conditions, and I think this just proves it. If this car raced last year's Brazil, I tell you now, Lando would win that race almost easily. So technically on merit, Russell would have been 4th place on merit. So technically he was the 4th fastest driver and car today. He got 3rd place because of Piastri. Piastri made a mistake. Now they are interviewing Verstappen. Yeah, it's just comment. It's just explaining a situation. They're asking Verstappen if his car is fast enough to fight in China next race. And he says, well, it's moving in the right direction. So basically he's saying that they have to continue working on it and improve. Dude, if Max could have done something by that end, I would say the way that Piastri paused Lewis, Max should have tried that. I think that was his best option, but he wasn't close enough. That's the only issue. Yeah, one thing I will say about Lando, because he's basically now communicating saying that they learned a lot from last year. He definitely did. Because he learned how to defend Max. The only problem with that defending is I'm pretty sure that the rules say that you're not allowed to move under braking, which he is moving under braking. So that's not good. If you're moving under braking, I'm sure they will get Max for that. So I'm just, I'm seeing a little bit of advantage to Lando, because he can get away with that, and Max will definitely not get away with that, unfortunately. Yeah, what I would say, very good race, man, because it was impossible for me to know who's gonna win. I did not see Lando winning this race, and the reason why is because at one point he was off the track. Yeah, so this is true. Now Lando has the championship lead from the start. Can he actually win? Look here, I think he should be able to win. He should be able to win, dude. It was so obvious that McLaren is just way better than that Red Bull. That McLaren is so much better than Red Bull. It's actually insane. So China number 1. That's the second race. Let's see what's gonna happen, because I've got no idea. What's gonna happen in China? When is China race actually? China is next week? Is it next week? China is the next weekend. Next weekend is China. Interesting. Next weekend China. Interesting. I think what this has given Max is it has given him the opportunity to feel more relaxed about the fact that even though his car isn't the fastest, there's many things that can give him that opportunity. Many things that can give Max that opportunity, and I think this is just one of those things that... Dude, that McLaren car is so good, man. The funny thing is, I don't even think that car will suit Max, because I think Max likes his car to be loose. So I don't even think that the McLaren will make Max comfortable. So now we're just watching them talking to each other in the cool room. The cool down room. Okay, I think that is me. I'm gonna cut the stream because I don't think there's much more to commentate on. But this race is very, very interesting. I don't have any idea what's gonna happen. Max made a very small mistake. Very, like, if you compare Max's mistakes compared to Lando Norris, I think Max's mistakes is very small. So Max is still the better driver here. Don't get it twisted. Lando Norris literally went off the track. He could have been like, he could have done what Piastri did, is went all the way off and then slid all the way into the grass and almost beat himself. He didn't do that, but today is definitely a very good race. However, that McLaren suits Lando Norris perfectly. The problem is, I don't even think that this car will suit. So there we go. Thank you so much for joining this live stream. If you did like, do leave a like, do leave a subscribe. Hopefully I'll be here for the next race. Hopefully it's not this early, man, because I do want to sleep. I don't want to stay awake all night. Because in my opinion, it's not worth my time to sleep a few hours and then wake up. Because remember, it's a weekend. It's a weekend. I'm not gonna sleep 9 o'clock at night. I'm not gonna sleep 10 o'clock at night. So it's not really worth it for me to just sleep a couple of hours, then wake up again, and then, you know, I would rather just stay awake, or I would rather just sleep and then, you know, not stream. And luckily I decided to actually stream and stay awake, because I must say this race, I wouldn't have expected this race to happen. The problem I had with Max is Max made a mistake but I believe Max made that mistake on purpose. I think he wanted Piastri to follow him. He wanted Piastri to brake too late and then make a mistake. That's what I think. But I could be wrong. I could be coping, maybe. Maybe I'm coping. That might be the situation. So yeah. So what I will say is that very good race. Lando, very, very rewarding. It's a very good feeling to see that Lando Norris finally seems to try and step up to the plate. He's trying to live up to the expectations that we set for him last year, not this year. And it's finally coming to fruition that he actually wants to make sure he doesn't lose the position at the front, at the first corner. My only issue is that if he moves on the braking, that is also not considered right. And the fact that FIA, you know, they don't even investigate that, that's kind of strange, because I promise you, if Max did it, he would be investigated 100%. Thank you so much for joining this live stream. If you did like, do leave a like, do leave a subscribe. I think Lando Norris 100% deserves this win. He did make more mistakes. If you take look, I apologize for stuttering, but if you look at the amount of mistakes that were made, Lando Norris still made more mistakes than Max. The only problem is Max couldn't capitalize as much as Lando did. Because what Lando did is he made a mistake and then went into the pits immediately. And of course he went into the pits because of the fact that it's, you know, it's wet and the tricky conditions. But yeah, with all that said, you know what, thank you so much for joining this live stream. If you did like, do leave a subscribe. Hopefully I'll see you in the next live stream, which is next weekend, China, Shanghai, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so I checked. Yes, it's a Shanghai, China motor race track. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, do leave a like, do leave a subscribe, and see you in the next episode.